Hey guys, I know I ain't made no videos in a while, and I'm sorry. I've been sick for about 3 weeks now. Yeah, I've been sick for 3 weeks solid. Got real pretty bad off, and I hate going to the doctor. So when I finally did go to the doctor, they did a flu test, they did a COVID test, and listened to my lungs. Evidently I had the flu because it showed it vaguely on the test, and showed up I had COVID, and then they also said I had pneumonia on top of that. So I've been dealing with all that. And I've still got it in my lungs. It's really hard to do anything. I mean, I can walk 20 feet and I'm about throwing up because I can't breathe. But amongst all that, me and the family tried to go somewhere the other day after it had snowed, and I totaled my truck. And I was hoping I could buy it back from the insurance and fix it, but they're not going to let me. They're asking way too much for it. So I'll show you the aftermath of me wrecking my truck. Well, I knew better. We'll go up to see there, bud. That's what I get for wanting to get out. We was gonna go buy another heater for the house because it's supposed to keep getting colder. Still running. Of course, all the bags are blowed. The oil pressure light's going off like crazy. It bent the bed. Of course, you can't see it. Bed side's all bent up. The back wheels broke off. It's still under the truck, but it's not attached anymore. We went off the road and hit a guy's driveway down there. It's a culvert. And of course, I had my kids with me like a dummy. Everybody's safe though. We're all good. Poor old truck ain't so good though. This is my daily, besides my little bump side. And we drove this because it's got the 4-wheel drive. And this side looks good. But of course all the airbags blowed. And blowed the seat airbag. It didn't blow the dash airbags, but it blowed all these airbags. So it is what it is, I guess. Guess I just lost my truck. They're wanting like $80-something $100 buyback. I'm just not gonna do it. So like I said, this side looks okay. And really it ain't all that bad. I mean, replacing airbags and airbag module, getting it reset's no big deal, but it broke the rear end. It broke the axle plumb off, broke the wheel plumb off, broke the rotor, the rear end. You can see it's bent back a lot. Bent that shock. It rolled the eye, or the spring wrapped it. It's opened up right there, so it was actually trying to pull the spring out. Well, it's got the bed all folded up under it, and just looking at it, you wouldn't think it'd be totaled. It doesn't look all that bad. But I could fix this truck for probably $3,000. Get a used rear end assembly and a leaf spring, and fix the bed and replace the airbags and the with used ones. You know, takeouts off of another wreck, and get the airbag module reset. I could fix this for probably $3,000. But by the time you fix it for $3,000 and you've already got $9,000 basically buying it back, so it's almost $9,000 they asked. That's gonna put me up there $12,000, possibly $13,000. And right now, if this truck wasn't wrecked, it only books for like $17,000. So if I built it back, rebuilt title, it's not worth nothing. So they can have it, they can take it. I lost my truck, fellers. But I'm going to try to get in the shop and do something today. I'm going to try to get y'all some content out there. I just haven't been able to do nothing. I'm sorry, guys. Over. Okay, Colton, I think this front clip is ready to set off. So what I want you to do is, I don't think it weighs that much, this fiberglass. So what I want you to do is I want you to grab it right here. Grab it right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to pick it up and try to slide it off. I don't think it has anything else holding it. And what we're going to do is we're going to walk it around and set it over there, okay? Ready? So pick up and slide it forward. Something? Let me see what we got going on in here. Oh, there it goes. You ready? You gotta raise it up over the tires. It's not heavy. It's just getting stuck. Come over here and hold this up like this. You do that? Okay. Alright, walk it over that way. Alright. You see that cracking that you're hearing, that popping, it's just this right here. That's all it is. Cool, we got the whole front clip off. One big piece. That's pretty cool. Thank you for helping me. High five, dude. This car is rusty. Go get your $10 out of that blue pouch inside my room, okay? Mm-hmm. Thanks, Dad. Thank you for cleaning the shop up. Yeah. Yeah. There's a blue money pouch in there. Just grab your money out of it. Alright, guys. So as you've seen, we took that off in one great big piece. The reason why we were able to do that is because the rockers on this car, the side skirts, it's a two-piece side skirt design. So all you have to do is just unbolt your fenders and set the whole front clip off. Also, these are fiberglass fenders on this car. I don't know who the kit's by, but it seems like a pretty good kit. It's a shame that they let it set out in the sun and run. They didn't really protect the fiberglass with anything. Whoever did the paint and body, or tried to do the body work and did the primer work, they didn't use a good quality primer or any sealer at all. So the fiberglass has stress cracks all in it. It's in bad shape everywhere. I've seen some really bad stress cracks somewhere. They're really hard to see, but there's millions of little stress cracks, like spider webbing. The camera's not going to pick them up. Okay, here's the example of some of them. If you can see it on the camera. Can y'all see that? Those little spider webbing? The whole fiberglass front clip. Y'all see this? Can y'all see that? I don't think it's going to pick up on the camera, y'all, and I'm sorry. It's right there. There's spider webbing all over. So I don't think we're going to be able to use this. I can sand some of this off and just see how bad it looks under this. Oh, this is just lacquer primer. This isn't even good primer. This is the 1K lacquer primer. You can't be doing stuff like this with lacquer primer, fellers. Everything that's been done, I got to redo. Because it's all just, they use that 3M 2-part epoxy. And look, It's all cracked everywhere. And on some places, they use like a windshield urethane. Like, look right here. See this? See how I can wiggle it? They tried to mold this body kit on with windshield urethane. Some of it, not all of it. It's like they run out of two-part epoxy, so they use the windshield urethane. It's terrible, guys. I mean, look at this. Look at this. This was going to be somebody's pride and joy. This was going to be somebody's hot rod, their show car. And I just popped it off with minimal effort. This is ridiculous. This is just kind of crap that happens. All these body shops don't care about people. Comes my 14-year-old. It's my old high school truck. We just put in a sub and little amps and some speakers in it. He's proud of it. Alright, so I don't know what the deal is with the fiberglass on this car. I'm pretty sure it's because it's set out somewhere for a long time without any primer or anything on it to protect it from the sun. It's either that or this old lacquer primer that they used wasn't enough protection to see like this. This is all the way across this fiberglass. It's all over. I'm starting to think all this is just junk. I'm gonna sand some of it off and just see if maybe it's just the primer that's flaking off. No, it's just so thin. See, I've already sanded the primer off. It's the actual fiberglass that's giving trouble. Nope, fiberglass is shot. Man, I feel sorry for this guy. God. Well, it stinks right there. Whatever brand this body kit is, it's no good. It's just flaking off. I got a razor blade. I'm gonna start picking at this thumb. I think it's just maybe the gel coat that this company used has turned loose over time. Yep. God. No, this body kit ain't no good. It's the same stuff that Tony Branda, whatever you call it. It's like it's not real fiberglass. It's not like it's not got any hairs in it. It's all just gel coat. It's all just resin. You see, there's no fibers in this. None. This is just gel. This is just resin. Yep. Golly, it's just garbage. It's brittle. It's no good. So, deck lid's rotten. I mean, you don't have to pick at it much, it's just falling apart. There's no fibers in this fiberglass. It's all just resin. And it's falling apart. And I'm afraid that this don't seem to be doing it. Well, I take that back. Same way. Oh my God, it's the same daggum crap. I mean, look at that. It's a hole. Even the El Paso, the cheap body kits don't do this. So I don't know what brand body kit this is, but it's like junk. Look at this. I mean, I can bury the whole razor blade in there. If I was to paint this car, and this guy leave his car sitting out in the sun, in a day's time, it would need a whole entire new paint job because it'd be giving trouble everywhere. It would have bubbles coming up in the fiberglass. There'd be cracks. Look at this. So that's just the metal. This is in bad shape, guys. So not only is this car rusty, but it needs a whole new body kit. I'm gonna say it does, because if the trunk lid's like that and the end caps are like that, then chances are the rest of it is too. Because I'm assuming it all came from the same company. I know the front nose up here is like that because there's lots of cracks. And I can just walk up to it anywhere and find cracks, like right here, for instance. Let me see this. Can y'all see that? I'd be afraid to use this on anything, really. It's rotten. I mean, it's just rotten. I don't know. I'm kind of afraid to contact this guy. It would be a lot of work to try to fix this. You'd have to grind it all down, the gel coat. And I don't even know how you could fix the deck lid because there's no fibers in the resin. But like I can see the fibers, I think, in this. Maybe, yeah. This has definitely got some, well, it's got some cloth, fiberglass cloth. The rest might be resin for all I know. This is when companies try to cheat. They'll put like 1 or 2 layers of fiberglass and the rest is just pure resin and gel coat. This is a really thin, really thin body kit. I mean, it's not even 1/8 of an inch thick. Super thin. This is the whole front of your car. This is your fenders. I don't like that at all. So we're going to figure out what we're going to do on this. Well, I got the back quarter extensions off. Got the deck lid off. And of course, I find more rust. I mean, I knew it had rust here. It's got rust here too. So I'm thinking I'm just going to get a Shelby taillight panel for this thing. A weld in. You know, the metal one. And we're going to go there. So we'll be replacing the corners. New taillight panel. And the way it's looking, probably going to be getting new quarter panels too, because these, somebody's put a bottom on it, I think. I really don't know. It almost looks like it's had a quarter. I know it's had something done because this is not factory. These welds. But those do look factory. So I'm not real sure what I'm looking at here. I don't know why they would have been drilled out and then welded back. It doesn't make any sense. A little bit confused. Wow. Look at this, fellas. They put this body kit on this car. And that's all caved in and rotted out. Look how caved in that is right there. Lord. Ain't got a big old hole in it. These shops are building these cars out of just whatever. Well, guys, since they totaled my FX4 and was going to charge me so much to buy it back, I did the right thing. And I went and bought me a Roush. I love it. Supercharged, over 700 horsepower, 4-wheel drive, crew cab. It's dirty now, coming down my driveway. I've done got dirt in here too. I'm not gonna be able to do this truck justice, fellas.
I feel like we should be there right now. I'm just taking a little detour. I gotta fill up my gas tank, and I know this place a couple.
I got me a new rig. She's already dirty. It's nasty out here. You can't see it, but she says Roush right there. I love it. The new rig, the new shop truck.